walking through the R. Michelson Gallery on Main Street, Northampton, with New York Times bestselling author and illustrator Mo Willems, whose Farewell to Elephant and Piggie retrospective opens this Sunday.
I really like these sort of clean, austere, modern line next to my scribbly drawings, like in this print. Like the type is very formal, and then my drawings are kind of loose and wobbly. I like that contrast.
When you see it presented like this, with Elephant saying, "We are a work of art," and Piggie commenting on the frame, inside a frame, at an art gallery, there's something meta about it.
I feel like a Duchamp Jr. Just by saying it's art, it becomes art.
Totally.
If there is a living creator of children's books who stands a chance of occupying a cultural position akin to a Dr. Seuss or a Charles M. Schulz, it is Mo Willems. That's the New York Times from March 2016. So it's even recent.
They haven't changed their mind about it yet.
No, they haven't. 25 Elephant and Piggie stories and adventures have been written. When I developed these characters, I said it to everyone at the publishing house, I said, this is my life's work. And I really see it as one big piece, sort of divided into these 25 chapters.
It's your magnum opus.
It is, and it's nice to have my life's work done because...
Just kick back.
Exactly. The rationale for ending them was personal, and I just felt like it was comfortable. And the job of an author-illustrator is to be terrified. When you're no longer terrified, something is wrong. And so when I announced that these books would be over, a first grader said, "No, that's great. Now he gets to stretch his brain." And I'm just up for some brain stretching.
How did you decide on an Elephant and a Piggie, and why did that make sense for you to do as this series of now 25 books that's coming to an end?
Elephant was cast first. He was there. We draw on the dining room table every night. We've got a little piece of paper there. And I was drawing elephants for years and years and years, and I knew who he was, and I knew what he was going to be. Casting his sidekick, his female lead, was trickier. So I had a muskrat. I remember I had at one point a squirrel with a helmet. It was all sorts of weird characters that didn't fit. I knew that there would be a size differential. It was also important to me that Piggie, as a girl, not have any accoutrement. She didn't have big eyelashes or wearing a dress.
Right.
Her girlness was just because that's who she was. So I
didn't know Piggie was a girl for a long time, or that Elephant was a boy for that matter, I suppose.
Right. Well, and you get it
Except for Gerald, you hear Gerald's name, so then when you start to pick that up, you realize, Elephant's probably a boy.
But Elephant Gerald is named after a girl. Elephant Gerald obviously is a joke on my favorite singer.
Elephant Gerald. It just took me that long to get it.
Yeah. But also he's complex in this weird way. He needs a name to hide behind. He needs glasses to hide behind. He's insecure. And when it came time to name Piggie, my first thought was Bea Piggie.
Probably wouldn't have gone over.
No, not so good.
Yeah.
But ultimately what I discovered was she's purely Piggie. I mean, she doesn't need any additive thing. She is so pure and herself that her name is who she is.
She's Miss Piggie if Miss Piggie weren't so insecure and vain.
There are no misses for her.
Yeah.
She's purely Piggie. She is at peace with her pigginess. Mm-hmm. And that's a great, great gift. And the idea that there are kids who the very first book that they read all by themselves involves these two characters, it's amazing. And so I'm deeply, deeply appreciative of the opportunity to experiment with these guys. And the first one came out in 2007. At that time, nobody made early readers. They said stores won't carry them, they don't sell, there are all sorts of reasons not to do it. And that was what excited me about it.
Rich Michelson from the R. Michelson Gallery, you've carried Mo and other especially local children's book illustrators' works for many years. What does the work of Mo Willems mean, do you think, in the grand scheme of children's book illustration and for the R. Michelson Gallery?
I get to experience kids and their parents coming through the gallery and seeing how much these characters mean to them. Mm-hmm. It really is multi-generational. For many children, this is their first exposure to artwork as well. It's just amazing, and I think Mo has really certainly become our most popular artist for bringing people in here. They go downstairs, they're going to see Dr. Seuss, they're going to come upstairs, they're going to see Mo Willems, and you're going to be able to trace the history of children's book art.